So let's see what we have done yesterday. So this was our project. We started Hello World demo. So we have seen how we created a project using some commands like it was an ASP.NET Core MVC project. We have also seen how we can create it using Visual Studio. So if you want to use Visual Studio, you can use Visual Studio. So this is our project. Now we have seen how to initialize a local repository and how we can add. So we have initialized the local repository, then we have added a git ignore file. Git ignore file is for like whatever if you want to just a second. So whatever file name you will give in the git ignore, the local git repo will not read it or will not track it. Okay, so you can use this file. Then git add we have seen for adding the files. So there were three areas I've shown you. Like first is working area where there are untracked files, means untracked by git. Then there is a staging area. In the staging area, the files, when you add the files to the staging area, means it is tracked by git. So untracked files are shown in red, tracked files are shown in green. So as of now, if you do git status, there are some untracked files, maybe some changes occurred. Okay. If I do now, so whatever the files are unchecked, those are added to the staging area now. And then what you can do, you can commit those. Okay. So for that, we have seen that git commit and then hyphen m is for message. So you can give a commit message always you can give a commit message. So earlier we have given say initial commit. Now you can give like second commit. Any kind of message you can give. Okay. Now if you see the status here, git status. So your branch is head of origin main by one commit. Use git push to publish your local commits. Now it is asking that, okay, you have committed the changes in your local repository, but and now you need to push to publish in your local commits. Okay. And in the local, it is showing that nothing to commit. Your working area is clean. Okay. So when we pushed here, we use some command called git push. Before that, we have given the credentials like git config. We have run the git config command to enter our user email and username. After that, like what we did, we added our remote repo URL. So where was like to push this code to the remote repo. Which is the remote repo? This is the remote repo. Okay. So in the remote repo, what you can do, see if you click on here, this will give you your remote repo. Okay. You can push it using this URL. When there was no code here, it was showing this, like you can start with by pulling a project or pushing some existing repository to here. So we pushed that main repository over here yesterday. So this was the command. This was the command git remote add. Now you have to add it one time. Next time when you will be pushing anything, you can do like this. So if you run this, it will push whatever changes we committed just now. If you run this, see, now everything is clean. Like you have committed the code in your local, then you have pushed it to the main branch in the remote repository. So all we have seen this yesterday till here. Now there are two things. If you want to pull something, if you want to push something from local to the remote, simple command git push origin main. It will push everything to the main. Okay. When you have to use this branch, as of now, since we have only one branch over there, that is the main branch, so we have used this git push hyphen u origin all. You will not be using this when there are multiple branches. Okay. So when there are multiple branches, you will be giving the command like git push origin and the branch name here, like it's main. So pushing a local to the remote. Now same thing goes for pulling. If you want to pull something, git pull origin main means from the main central repository, central server, you are pulling something. Okay. So you will use this command. So this will get you the latest code, latest working copy where you will work. Okay. So as a DevOps engineer, you will not work, but who will work? The developer will work. Okay. But since we will be working on DevOps, we should know at least all these things. Okay. Then I told you that git commit. Now at the same time you can add files also and commit also, but that you can do for as existing files, not any new files. Okay, you can do it for existing files. So what is the command? Like git commit hyphen m, you can give the message, and hyphen a means it will add also and it will commit also at the same time. So two steps are combined over here, adding and committing. But this is possible only for existing files. Okay. not for the new files. For the new files, you have to add and then you have to commit. So till here we have seen. Now comes the branching strategy. Okay. Now, why is branching strategy important? It is not recommended to directly make changes to the main branch. Why?
Hmm. I remember smart.
If something goes wrong, we cannot. I mean, it is tedious.
Yes. So this we call it as a branching strategy. Now, when we talk about branching strategy in your organization, in other organizations as well, what are the branches mainly we see? Like, or you can say, over on the name of the environments, you can name branches as well. You can have branches. So, like say, I'm working on a dev branch for any project, like demo project. So I can have a branch like uh, demo project, a hyphen dev, something like this. I can have a branch, dev branch. Then I can have staging also, like hyphen staging or stage. Okay. Then I may have a QA. Before staging, I may have a QA here. DP means demo project. Okay. I can have staging now. Then I can have. So I'm telling you just all the scenarios which are there in like in the organizations. So there can be straightway dev, stage, and prod. Sometimes dev also there, QA is also there, staging is also there, then UAT is also there. And then uh, production or sometimes pre-production also. Okay. So pre-production or production directly. So it depends, totally depends on the organization. What are the number of environments and branches you want to keep? Okay. Then after production, there is one more you can have like bug fixes. Bug fixes. So you can have different branching strategies: dev, QA, stage, UAT, production, bug fixes, all those kinds of branching strategy you can have. Now, whenever I'm working on my local copy, okay, so say this is my local copy, working copy. This is my working copy. So someone is working here, any developer is there. And they are working in their local copy. Local Git, I'll say. Okay. And then here they have written some source code. Now what they will do, first thing what they will do, very first thing, how it goes. So this is your remote repo. This is your remote repo. Remote repo. And here is your local repo. This is your local repo. local repo. Now, very first thing anyone would do will get an updated code. Okay. So very first thing you will pull the code. Very first thing, latest code, updated code. So every day when you are working, you will be pulling a fresh copy. Okay. So what you will be using? Git pull. So you will be using here git pull. And this will be your first step. This will be your first step. Now, once you pull here in your local repo, say now there is a main branch. In your local repo, the branches. What is the branch here? Main branch. Now you will not directly work on this main branch. What you can do, you will be creating some feature branch. Say I am developing some feature. Okay, I'm working on some module, and for that module I'm developing some feature. So here I'll write module, same module like payment. Now for the payment module, what is the feature? First feature, and feature is say payment credit card. Credit card. Now for developing this feature or writing the source code for this feature or modifying or doing anything, I'll not do it in the main one because I don't want to corrupt my main copy. Like if I'm writing the code, no one can write the code like you can say no one can write it correct for the first time only.
Standards also.
Pardon?
Standards
Yes,
maintenance.
yes, you have to maintain the coding standards as well. Okay. So what they will do, the developer will do, they will create a feature branch here. They will create a feature branch. Okay. Now here they have created a feature branch. And when they created a feature branch, this will become a working copy. Okay. Feature branch. For example, say this feature branch, example for this feature branch, this feature branch is say F1. Now this will be the working copy here. This is the working copy. Update your working copy. Okay. Or first create it. If you are writing from the scratch, then you can write it. Otherwise, if you want to update, you can update. Once your file is updated, okay. Once the source code is updated on feature branch, what you will do? You will first push it to local main. You can do this. Okay. So what you will do? It is going like this. You have created this feature branch. Then after updating, what you do? You will push it back to the local main. Once you push it back to the local main, and then you can push the same to the remote repo. This is how like a branching strategies work. Now this is simple branching strategy. I may call it simple branching strategy. So this is simple branching strategy.
Abhishek,
Hmm?
usually when I was working on this I mean development tasks and all,
Mhm.
what I used to do is like take the main as branch or dev as branch. Okay, dev
Mhm.
is like development wala main branch. So
Mhm.
dev as main branch and branch out a new branch there.
Yes.
So I'll work entire source code will be copied to copied to a folder or the existing folder only when we pull. And then once we are done with all the changes and all, that feature will be pushed. So
Mhm.
committed and gone for the review.
Yes.
So after that, we were not directly putting into the main branch. Can you explain this?
I'll explain one by one each and everything.
So we were not pushing it. Then pipeline used to start.
Yes, I'll tell you. Okay.
Okay.
Wait. So this is simple branching strategy. Now sometimes you may have seen feature branches in remote repo as well. There are feature branches. Here in this simple branching strategy, we are not having feature branch in the remote repo. We
Okay.
are having the feature branch in the local repo only. But if you want to have a feature branch in the remote repo, then when you from the feature branch, when you push it to the main in your local, so it will work like this. So again, you have your main branch, remote repo, then your local repo, then you have created some feature branch. Okay, and then there's a feature branch here in the remote repo as well. Remote repo. Then your local. And there is this. Now these are main branches only. Okay, so here also main, and then here also main. Then this is local feature, say F1, and there is remote feature. Now what will happen? You will pull it from here, from the remote repo. Then you will have a feature branch here. You have a working copy. Once you work on this feature branch, you will push it back to the main branch. Now after this, what will happen? Do not push it to the directly to the remote main branch. You can either from your local main, you can push it to remote feature branch like this. And say there is a manual review here, like someone is reviewing your code, like you have developed or written some source code in your local feature branch, then you have, once it starts working, you have pushed into the local main branch, and then say someone is the reviewer at the remote end, means he or she will be reviewing your code whether that is to the point or not, it is following all the standards, all of the things. So what you will do, you will push it to feature branch first. Okay, you will push it to feature branch. Once it is all approved, then an automatic trigger may be set after this. Okay, once it is approved, and it will create some pull request. Okay, and what will happen, that will afterwards, once approved and all, that will push the code to the main remote repo, main branch. It's like this. So this is a kind of simple branching strategy. This is a kind of like you can say advanced strategy, you can say. Okay, so people follow a number of kind of strategy. These are some common strategies which organizations follow. Okay, maybe as Vamsi was saying, as of now. Okay, so they are following something. So this will be more clear when we will be doing it. Okay, so as of now we have this main branch. We don't have any kind of other branches, only main branch. If you want to create any branch, you can create directly from here. Like you can create any feature branch. So if you want to create, you can write like this, f feature, and you can write f1 like this. This is my feature branch. You can create it, and it will be created based on main only. Whatever the code will be there in the main, always create any branch from the main only, because main always have that updated code. Okay, so create it from main. If you want to link some items, you can link some work items over here, like Epic, whatever. If you want to, you can link some work item. Okay, so you can create a feature branch. Now let's first see how we can see the branching strategy in our local. Okay, so see, there are in the branching names, you can have features, login page, features, add to cart, then users name, description, username, work item. All these things you can have in your feature branches. Okay, so very first thing, what you will do, very first thing what I told you, git pull. This is very first step. Whenever you are start working, always pull the updated code from the remote repo. So this will be your first step, git pull origin main. Okay, so once you pull the code, then git branch. Now if you want to create a branch, you are working in a branching strategy. Okay, so you can create a branch like git branch features. As of now, you can see, if we do git branch here, git branch, you can see only one branch. There is no other branch. That is the main branch here. Now git branch features, change title. Say why I've given this according to the what we are demonstrating. Like change title. So say I want to change some file. Say that index file only. Okay, where that message is written. Okay, welcome to ASP.NET or whatever it is. The title it is written over there. Okay, is that file? Hmm. Okay. Solution. Okay, commit created locally. So now actually this we edited yesterday. So let's complete that one project. Let's connect this one. So using this Team Explorer option from the view, we can connect to our remote repository as well from the Visual Studio 22. Okay. Okay. Now this is connected. You can see each and everything for the demo project. You can see parts unlimited as well, which we created. You can see demo project as well. If you click on connect, it will connect to your project. I don't want to see this. Now everything is synchronized with the remote repo. Actually, earlier, yesterday we have changed two files, and that was not added and not tracked by local also. No, we have done it in local, but that was not tracked. So here it was showing that. So we just connected to the main repository, the central repository, and using our credentials, this, and actually using this Visual Studio 22, like pretty much easy. You can directly work on the remote repo from here. Like you can have feature branches and all, but I'll not prefer that for the like who are starting with this. Okay. So let's first work with our local only. Okay.
Abhishek, while adding, you have given that URL, right? Which URL you have given? While connecting to this repository, you have given URL, right? Which URL have you given?
Here in this one,
In
Visual
this
Studio.
Visual Studio, Team Explorer you connected, right?
Here you can go to Team Explorer.
Mhm.
There it will show you like connect. There was an option here was coming connect to Azure DevOps.
Okay.
When you click on connect, there was a box opened here.
Right.
There you can give your that URL using which you have created your this DevOps portal.
So what was that URL like after we creating? Because I wanted that URL. You copy paste.
No, not URL. You have given username and password, right?
That's okay. I mean, this DevOps, where this, what is this? Repository is created, no?
Repository URL, you can see this. It's here.
Okay. So till that demo project, it will be already running, right? Once you have created to that user account.
Yes.
So that's the reason it will take directly and username password for that.
Yes. So once you have given the username and password, it will take directly because you have also they were also added in the credential manager as well. That's why.
Right. And these for our team members, we can add how you created in the previous class, right? So for the team, you have added users, right?
Yes.
We create that users so that automatically those users also can connect
Yes.
with.
Like if you have added to the team, like here, if you go to the project settings,
Right.
yeah, in the teams,
Uh,
you can go to the project and you can add the members. Like
right. So they can also access this repo.
yes.
I was thinking in that angle.
Yeah.
Project.
So if you go to this and then welcome to this we updated yesterday from the local. Now this is updated because we were using it like we were logging into this one Visual Studio and it updated. So once we click on like commit all, it updated in the main repo as well. Okay. No worries. Let's see how to create feature and all first. Okay, then we'll do. So git pull origin main, then git branch features, change title. Then so let's see. As of now, git branch. So there is only one branch that is main. Now if I want to create a new branch, like so git branch, there's the command like git branch, and then whatever branch you want to create. Like I want to create a feature branch and say this feature branch, I can give a name change hyphen title, change hyphen title like this. Okay. Now I'll enter. Now if you do git branch here, see, you can see the main branch. As of now, the selected branch is main branch. And I've created a new branch called feature branch. Feature change title. Now I'll be working not on the main branch. Assume I have pulled the code from the remote repo. Okay. Then I'll be working on this branch. Okay. So feature branch. Now, as of now, main branch is selected. How to move to the feature branch? So there is a command called git checkout. Git checkout. What to check out? Feature. Okay. Change title. Switch to branch feature title. Now if you do git branch, it will show you the working branch as feature branch and main branch is showing in white now.
Git checkout -b feature / change will be directly create and checkout change the
Yes,
branch, right?
that yes. I'll add it in the notepad. Okay, no worries. So git check. So whoso have worked like they, if they are working from a long time, they know what all, like how you can do, how you can merge two steps. Okay. Now let's open the hello world app, site views, home, index.html. Let's change something here. Okay.
Add some para or div.
Yes.
Branch.
Yeah. What?
Nothing.
Okay. Let's save this file. Okay. Now if we go here, git status. So now we have made changes to the index.html. So it is showing like whatever changes you have made as of now are untracked. Untracked means we are working on this working copy and these are not tracked by git. So they are showing in the working area, or you can say these are untracked files. Now I have to add them. So git add. And now I'm on which branch? You can see on branch feature. I'm not on the main branch. Okay, I'm not on the main branch. I'm on the feature branch. So git add dot. Okay, it will add the files to the staging area. Now if I run git status again, see all the files are now staged. Okay, all the files are staged. Now I can use this one, git commit. feature implemented. Okay. Oh, where is that? Git commit -n, and I'm giving a message that feature is implemented. Okay. 6 files changed, 10 insertions, 10 deletions. Okay. Now if you do a git status, see on branch feature, change title, nothing to commit, working tree, clean. Means everything is committed now. You can also check the git log as well. See, it is showing. Okay. When we have committed. All the commits it is showing. Okay. Initial
Feature
commits.
change, what is the meaning? Head means
Pardon?
head to feature change title.
Okay.
Feature branch.
In whatever branch you will work, this head will be shown over there. Okay, since we are working on the feature branch, we have worked on the feature branch, so it is showing a head over there. If I switch the branch, this head would come here in the main branch. Okay, so wherever head means like front on like whichever branch we are working first. Okay,
Okay.
it will show as head.
Okay.
So it will show you all the features here, like all the commits over here in the log. Initial commit, second commit, and done by whom? Initial commit also done by me, second commit also done by me, third commit also done by me, and this feature implemented, this commit is also done by me. Okay. If you don't want like all these details, you can only see the commit ID as well. And the message, initial commit, second commit, like that.
This the last commit is after we implemented the feature,
Yeah, this is the feature implemented.
and head is local feature / change title branch, right?
Yes,
Head.
so because when we were committing, we were already working on the feature branch only. You can see
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Everywhere it will show you feature. So on branch feature. Here also on branch feature. Whatever we did, since we changed here git branch and we changed it to feature branch, and then we opened that Visual Studio, and there we edited the copy, and whatever we did in the working copy of feature branch, not on the main branch.
Right, right.
If you go to the main branch, still the main branch is untracked with all those changes which we have done until unless we merge them. Okay. So as of now, it is with the feature branch only, not on the main branch. So git commit - feature implemented. Now we'll change to the main. Git checkout main. Since I want to merge it to the main, whatever changes I have done. Okay. So if we do git checkout main, git checkout main. Or
This actually in I mean using these commands, you're explicitly typing this checkout, no, Abhishek. Whereas when we work in Visual Studio,
Visual Studio, you don't have to type anything. There are,
so these things I mean, I am not aware of that.
yeah, actually,
It all,
that's what I'm telling, these things that you should aware of, like before Visual Studio, how people used to do it.
yeah, this is what is due to me.
Okay. So no one like people may able to use this since this is very user friendly.
Right, right.
Okay.
So that is tough.
Yeah. And I'm sometimes like I'm also not user friendly. This is the new one because I was working 8 years back and I was working from the command line. So I'm very true to the command line.
Right, right. Understood.
Yes. Okay.
So the Microsoft Visual is user friendly compared
Yeah,
to Visual Code.
Yes, yes. I mean, not for Abhishek, I guess.
Yes, because
he's-
like I worked 8 years back. That's what. Okay, 8-9 years back.
Visual Studio code is very user friendly, right? Compared
Yes,
to
yes,
the
it's very user friendly. Like you have here, you will get like it's a UI. So here you
Yeah.
will get each and everything. Like if I create some project, directly I will click on this Hello World app. It will run my project. It will build
Yeah.
my project. It will run my project. I
Right.
don't have to write any commands to do that. Okay, it's that user friendly. You
This
in
newer
one
version is more, newer
yes.
version is more super.
Yes. So see in view section, like you can have Git changes, solution explorer, Git repository, you can connect to team explorer. In the team explorer, you have these connections. You can make connections, the
Directly.
repos and all,
Manage
remote repo and all. Okay. Server explorer. Then there are many things you can have directly here. In the Git, clone a repository. Directly you can clone a repository. So if you click on clone repository, directly give the URL, it will clone the repository for you.
Here, once you change, it will show all the files which are changed. You can
Yes.
select and explicitly you can what is it? I mean commit or before staging stage that also exclude stage all those things you can do. I mean without that command line arguments and all.
Yes.
So it is directly connected with the Azure Repo, right?
Right.
That means
Yes. I
Directly.
actually like in the starting, I just connected. If you see the recording, there I connected this using Teams Explorer. I connected my Azure DevOps repo.
Ended.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. You can see the recording there. You will get it at the starting only. I did that. So now, as of now, it is showing feature branch. Now I want to switch to the main branch and I want to merge the code to the main branch. Since I have changed everything in the feature branch, I'll merge it to the main branch. Okay. So git checkout and main. What it is showing. Okay. File this. If you again see git branch, now it is changed to main. Okay. Now if I go to the main branch, okay. Can you see here? Index HTML. We have written that file, we have saved that file with the changes, but now it is not showing you the changes. So there is a command called git merge. Merge whatever the changes we have done in the feature branch. So git merge. It has not changed or what? I think not something we can merge. This one first. Untracked files, file index, what demo. I think we have not started afresh, like pulling first from the, then that's why it was showing that error. It was not merging. So before that, we have to keep it clean. Everything we have to keep it clean, like your remote branch, your local branch, main branch, and your feature branch. Now, if we go back to that feature branch, as of now, Git status will not show you anything since everything is done. Nothing to commit. Working tree is clean in the main branch. Let's check feature also once. That is clean. Okay. So check out feature. Change title. Switch to branch. Now let's see its status over here. On nothing to commit. Everything is clean. Okay. I think now it will be clean over there as well. So actually we can just see it again. So we are seeing these steps. Now here what we are doing, very first thing, as I said in the diagram, like first we'll be pulling these things. So that's why git pull origin main, so that you will be on the same level in the remote repo as well, in the local repo as well. Okay. Then we have created a branch like git branch feature, change title. Then we have changed something in the file. Okay, and we added it. We committed the feature, and after committing the feature, we checked out to the main branch and we merged it. So there was issue with the merge since there was differences in, I think, local main and the remote main. That's why. So as of now, everything is on the same level. Let's see now. Uh, Git branch feature branch. Let's switch. Check out main. Now there is a main branch. Git pull origin main. Okay, from this branch main fetch head already up to date. Now it is showing me already up to date. Now I have a feature branch, so I'll go to the feature branch now. So
Just say git pull only. So it's required to go origin main.
pardon.
Oh, we can say git pull only, right? Git pull origin main not required to go, right? So like
See, if there are number of branches, you have to use that origin, and from whichever, if you want to pull some from other branch, like there are number
okay.
of branches in remote repo, then you have to
Mhm.
give the main, right?
So if it's a specific branch we are going to pull, then we have to mention over there, right? I mention over there. Otherwise, uh, normally it will default. It will pull from the master, right? Master domain, correct?
Uh, what my understanding is that if there are no branches, then no need to give, but if there are different branches, you have to give. Otherwise, it will not detect from where. It will not take as default.
Mm.
Yeah. Now the branch has changed to feature. Okay. Now let's add that, make necessary changes there.
Source and destination should be given in case of multiple branches.
Pardon?
So source and destination should be given, I mean,
Yes.
from and to.
Yes, yes.
The multiple branch, then we can take that like that, but it is normally default taken from the master, right? I mean,
Mhm. Have you tested that?
yeah,
Like
grateful
if you
it
have done that,
normally,
then it is okay. Then it is okay.
yeah, that's I'm thinking.
Yeah. So you have done that, then there's no problem. I think there was some issue with there is no C hash extension over there. That's what it was, failing to merge.
You can
So
do it in Visual Studio now, Abhishek. Then you can build it. Maybe build is failing like this, right?
no, we are not building right now. Okay, we are just working with the branches only. Okay.
Okay.
We
If
are
it
just
is
working with Git.
okay, after a successful build only, no, we can push it.
As of now, we are just changing the code. Okay. You are thinking that we are building it. Okay.
Okay.
We are just working with the repo,
Oh,
nothing else. No building, nothing. No run. As of now, nothing.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's open with that only. Yes. Now it is done, I think. Make all necessary changes. Git add. VS Code location. I'll give a commit over here. 6 files are committed. Going to the main. Switch to the branch main. Now let's see if it merges or not. What is not not something we are merging? Okay. Think there is some issue with this. To check it. It is updating and committing in the feature branch, but not merging in the main branch. No worries. Let's see this tomorrow. Okay. So there are 2-3 types of merge we will be discussing. This one is the first one. Then there is a 3-way merge we will be discussing tomorrow. And then what is rebase option, squashing, all those things, stashing. These things we'll be discussing, and how to create a pull request and all. Tomorrow we'll discuss this all. I'll check this out. I'll end up the class. I'll check this out. What is the issue? Okay. Then we can discuss tomorrow.
Abhishek, tomorrow no class, you said, right?
Yeah, tomorrow no class.
14th again we meet. That is what you said.
Yeah, just one thing, like for 2 to 3 weeks, I'll not be taking the regular class due to some issue. I'll be taking alternatively, but instead of like 1 hour, I'll be taking it 1.5 to 1 hour 45 minutes, something like that. Okay, alternatively for 2 weeks. So tomorrow there is no class. We can have a class on 14, okay, or 13. Let it be Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, okay, for next week.
Abhishek, please, Tuesday, Thursday,
You want it Tuesday,
and
everyone?
Thursday.
Okay, then I'll keep it Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
Thursday. Just for
So we can practice more.
just
Yeah.
for next 2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, no issue.